Hi everyone, welcome back and thank you for stopping by. Today guys, I have a really fun Five Below haul. I'm going to get started, no particular order. We were out and wanted to stop by and see what they had, and I got this little bookend. I have several of these, so I have another one now. It says Inspire, and they work really great. I really like those. They're made of metal. Okay, so I did find a lot of art supplies. So let's take a look. First thing is I found the color changing markers. These are sort of like the ones that I found on Amazon, but these are of course just $5. Ones on Amazon were not. And I think these are going to be fun to play around with. You use this side, which is that kind of a tip, and right now I can't think of the name of it for some reason. Okay, and grab a piece of paper here. We're going to try this out. So you're supposed to use this side, chisel tip. Then you take your white side and you draw through it. Oh my goodness, that works really good. Oh my gosh, look at that. Ooh, we're gonna have some fun with those. Alright, so there is that. You get 12 in here, and the color choices, they're really pretty. Really pretty. Okay, and you can see there on the back. Okay. Alright, put to the side. And then I found some charms. So I bought these to add to my little charms that I'm going to be making, those little dangles. So I thought these would be cute. Okay. Let me see. Oh, and I did pick me up one of these hand sanitizers. It's called, it's from Wish. It's Dream Pineapple. So, and I did get a vanilla. I set it aside because it is leaking. When I opened it up, it was down like a little bit. So, but I got that. And then I found these seed beads. How cool is that? So let me open these. We'll take a closer look. So these are all cellophane. And then they're in their little individual packets. Let me see which way this comes open here. Oh, here it is. Goodness. Okay. So there they are. And they're in these little bitsy containers. Let's see. Okay, so they are hooked. Oh, I was thinking they was going to be individual, like little, but they are all hooked together. Yeah, I don't think you can take those apart either. I don't think you can. You might be able to if you fooled around with it, but here they are. I got those to add to some of the dangles. They're really tiny, so might be a tiny dangle. Something little. Here's the art, and there, close up. Okay. So you get 48 little containers. Complete set of 48 boxes. Alright, there's that. Okay, and then I found, these really caught my eye. They were so pretty. Just sitting on the shelf there. They're metallic markers. You get 12. You get a fine tip and a brush tip. So let's take these out and let's take a look. So there is the brush tip. Okay, and then small fine tip. No, these are nice. These will be fun to work with too. Okay, I don't see much metallic-y going on there though. But this is watercolor paper. Maybe that might make a difference. Let me grab a sketchbook. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little sheen there. Alright. So these are going to be fun to use in journaling. Okay. I really like the color choices in here too. These are really pretty. Alright, so there's those. Alright, moving on. So I looked down and then there was this paper trimmer. I thought it was really cute. I don't have one this size, which will come in handy, and it's pink. So, and everything I'm showing you so far, except for the hand sanitizer, it's $5. So, but this is really pretty. All right, next is I got these blending markers. These are all new. First time I've ever seen these, and I thought, well, I'm going to try them and show you guys. So it says they are bright colors perfect for blending with 2 colorless blenders included. Plus you get this storage tin. So let's see here. There we go. Okay. I can get the tin open. Oh, it's hard. Alright. Wait a minute, guys. Oh, there. Oh, for goodness sake. I was doing it upside down. Okay. Wow, these are nice. They're pretty colors. Okay. Oh, brush tip. I really like how they work. Oh, these are nice, guys. Very nice. And then these are your 2 colorless blenders. And they're supposed to help blend those together, but these aren't blending very well. Alright, I don't know. But I do like the markers anyway, just for themselves. Okay, let's do... No, they're not blending all that great. But that's fine, but I like the rest of the markers. That's perfectly fine with me, but, unless I'm doing it wrong. But there they are. And you get a nice little tin. Okay, let's move on to the next. I did pick up some strawberry shortcake stickers. I've got a project I'm working on for those. I'll You get the back side too. You get 2 sheets. And then I got a stitch little search, but on the side you can color. And that's another project I'm working on. Same with this. These are all the same project. And I'll talk about this later. But they had the Rainbow Bright coloring book. Also has stickers. Okay. And highlights. They had this really hard puzzles. If you know, you know about the highlights. This is a thing back in the day. Mainly my husband worked these. They had these when I was a kid. And so I picked that up. Alright, next is, and at the end of this video I will tell you what I'm going to do with all that. There is some fountain pens I found. And all of the fountain pens write the color that they are. Oh, how cool is that? So these I got for journaling. And since I don't know where I laid my tablet at, let me grab another one. Okay. So let's give these a try. We'll find a. So let's see. There's your. I'm not sure if they're going to be. There it is. Okay, so you have to turn it in, turn it around. Let's see. I think it's this way. You have to punch it in. Yeah, there. And this flat end stays up. Push it in to hear it click. Okay. Screw it back on. And then of course, you know, there's your cap. So let's see. And I don't know how easy these, oh my gosh. Look at that. That was quick. Usually these take a while to start writing. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to be falling in love with these pens. I should have got 2 packs of these. Okay, let's try another color. Let's do the green. Take that off. Okay, throw that over there. And you take the small end and you push it down to your pop. Okay, there it went. And you screw it back on. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that'll fit on the end. And then, well, I guess this one's going to take a little while. Oh, there it goes. Oh my gosh, I love these pens. They're very nice. Oh, I love these pens. Okay, they're going to be fun to work with. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. So you get 8. And it does tell you on the back how to do it. Very nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, I love it. Okay, there's a few other little things. So about 2 months ago, I saw people hauling these buttons. Oh, the Wizard of Oz. Couldn't find them. Every time I went, I couldn't find them. So I found them yesterday. Yeah, oh, I love it. So that is cool. And then I also picked up the strawberry shortcake one. That. And let's see what else. Almost done, guys. Okay, I found this Mystical Places book, Inspired Traveler's Guide. I got this book for the graphics because I fell in love with the pictures in this book. And I think they're really, really pretty. They, to me, look like a gouache painting. Look at that. These are real places that people have painted. I just think, like back here, that's Stonehenge. Stone circles of, oh no, that's not henge. This is Senegambia. Oh well. Cyclops Riviera. It's just really pretty pictures. Look at that. These are so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so there's that. And this isn't nothing artsy or anything, but I did find these fragrances. They're little bottles. They're little just spritzer bottles. You get Vanilla Plum and the Brazilian Caramel Dreams, Carnival Spirit. This one is Sunkissed Tropics and Sunset Zambia. But there they are. I wanted something little to throw in my purse. Okay, and I found this hand cream. These were like in the dollar section. If you don't know, the Five Below does have a $1 section over in their beauty aisle. And then I got this. This is hydrating butter, body butter. This is in vanilla, and it's that big. And then there's the cream one. So, and it smells really good too, and so does this. This just opens up like that, and then you just squeeze it out. So this would be good to put in your purse. So if you want some hand cream. Okay, I think that's everything. But what I'm going to do with these, all of these little, like this and this, I am collecting things from my daughter's childhood, things that they like, things they did when they were kids and adults, and also for my husband. And I've got these 3 books that I found years ago at a thrift shop. I can show you one. Hold on a second. Okay. Alright. So here are the books. They were only 59 cents. And they're just white books. But this says this book is written by, and they were made for kids. And there's like a picture of Jesus in that. And the rest are blank. So I'm going to fill this book up with artwork and stickers and collages and things that they like. I'm going to give them ink pens. I'm going to stick the dangles on there. Maybe not my husband's, but I want to give them those books as a remembrance of me. So like they'll have those books after I'm gone. And so if I talk any more about that, I'm going to cry. But thank you for watching and tuning in. I hope I found you, there was something here that you would like to run out and go try. But until next time, guys, I'll see you soon. Have a great weekend and have a great week next week. And until then, bye-bye, guys. Okay, guys, I forgot to show you a couple things. I had it on the floor, but they had this Monet picture, and I got this one. of the water lilies, and this is so pretty. I do not think the camera is giving this justice, but it is so pretty. They also had a Van Gogh sunflower, but I got that. And then the other thing I got was this Stitch Super Activity set, and of course that's going to go with one of my daughter's books, and because my daughter, my adult daughter now, loves Stitch, loves anything Disney. She always has, and that'll be in her book. So it was a nice little kit. You get 3 big sticker sheets, coloring book with 4 posters. So, but I will be collaging all of these in and making up her book with that. But I wanted to come back on real quick and show you guys these, because I totally just left them on the floor. Okay, that's all I had. So thank you guys. Until next time. Bye-bye.